Hello, my dear Virgo. This is your love and spirituality reading for the time between May 16 and May 31st, 2017, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. I use the Legacy of the Divine Tarot by Zero Marchetti, and I will start shuffling your cards. I call the Divine with love and light. And I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and I call the 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Virgo viewers. So I want my dear Virgo to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So I also want to take the chance to tell you about that the Mercury retrograde has ended since May 5. Jupiter is still moving retrograde in Libra and will continue doing so until it stations June 10. Saturn is moving retrograde in Sagittarius until it stations 26th of August. Pluto is moving retrograde in Capricorn until it stations September 29. We will have the new moon in Gemini, May 26th, and the new moon will be at the same side of the Earth as the Sun, and it will therefore be visible at daytime. The Sun moves into Gemini, May 21st, and pair up there with Mars. Venus will still be in Aries, moving direct, and also Uranus is in Aries. Mercury is in Taurus, and Neptune in Pisces. Yes. Okay, so, and for Virgo, your sign is replacing Leo as the rising sign on the eastern horizon during this period, beginning of this period. Okay, so I will just tune in to you, Virgo, for a few seconds. Okay, my dear Virgo, this is your future, and this is your now, and this is the past. So the now is probably the last part of May 2017, but whenever you watch this is probably the exact right time to see it. So the first card for Virgo is 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is kind of Neptune in Pisces. It's your old feelings, the same feelings that you have felt over and over again in your life. They have been resurfacing, those feelings of not really knowing if you are loved, not really knowing where to go next or how to choose in love, or how to choose occupation, or choose what to do with your time, with your effort, with your creativity. It's water, so it's something that's are passionate to your, dear to your heart. We have here, the 7s are always spiritual growth in this area. So it's something with the 7s, we are kind of put in a situation we may not really have chosen. We wanted it to be it should have been. We think that it should have been in another way, but it isn't. And it's coming like this. This situation is coming like this because you are supposed to face this part of yourself that you haven't really been wanting to face. It can be a shadow aspect of you that needs to come forward, something that you have kind of refused to do when it comes to emotions, and maybe taking a stand or for yourself or for the relationship. It's a lot of things. The 7s, it's kind of where you need to make go in and make a deep cleaning and find your deepest feelings and what to do with them and where to aim them and how to find a better way maybe of expressing them as well. So with the 7s, there's no comfortable exits. It's something you haven't been able to do, and now you're getting kind of a new chance to do it. And it's why we're here. We are supposed to face challenges and get new experience and find new way of solving things, and kind of finding more of our strengths, more of our abilities, more of our different personality traits. And with the sevens, it's something that you have avoided to do. Maybe stayed with people that you know, because with the sevens, Seven of Cups can sometimes be illusion. You know that they don't really love you or show you that they love you, but you stay kind of anyway because you want to live in this fog. You don't want to see the truth. Sometimes it can be like this. Sometimes it can be like you can't love a person because you are scared of what that is going to represent. Maybe this relationship is kind of going to swallow you whole. So it can be different scares for different people, but it's about emotions anyway, and a cleaning has been needed here. So the next card is the Chariot. It's also number 7. So it seems like it's a time when you kind of need to take decisions or take charge when it comes to your emotions. It's like you have had the same emotion again and again and again in the same kind of situation. And now you need to take a decision of how to kind of deal with this. And then just go with it. Just decide that this is what you will do the next time this situation reappears. And there's no, you can't, like, in that time then kind of cave and say, okay, I won't do this time. Because it can be, for example, it can be like you have a troublesome lover that always comes and make like distortion, making upheavals, waves in your life. And maybe this time you are supposed to maybe invite them, yes, but as soon as you feel that the situation is becoming uncomfortable, maybe you are supposed to kind of send them their way and say, well, I don't feel that the energy is kind of right. Or I have a bad day. Can we reunite another day? Can we schedule another day for seeing each other? So being able to end something, cut something that doesn't feel comfortable in the moment that it doesn't feel comfortable. In that moment, moving away or to this situation which you want, because for some of you it will be also keeping a distance to a lover because you don't want to express the emotions you have for them. You don't really know the emotions you have for them. But here it's like, go and find out, try to go deep within this, face your feelings, and also talk to the person. You need to take a decision. It's like this is Sagittarius and this is Cancer, so you need to put two rather not those star signs are very they are not like each other. Sagittarius is a very hasty movement, and Cancer is very homey. So those two energies need to be put in the same chariot so you can be able to move forward. And we see here that you have the light of your soul kind of guiding you, and also the moon. So emotions, illusions. Find out what they are all about. See the pattern and don't repeat it again. Find another way. Find a solution that you will try this time. And if it doesn't work, you find another one and you try that the next time. And if that doesn't work, you try again. This is like trial and error. You need to find a way to handle your emotions and also to get to know them. And it can be a lot about being very decisive, taking decisions when it comes to emotions, so you don't have to repeat the same thing again and again. Here you have a Knight of Swords, that's Gemini. A lot of things will happen with Gemini during this period, but this might be like in the past a little bit. We have Mars has been in Gemini for quite some time, and the Chariot is it's actually not Mars, it's Cancer and Sagittarius, but it's this moving forward energy. So together with Mars, you see the wings here, Gemini, like air sign. It's like taking masculine decisions, deciding that you will try something and you will be smart about it. Be more logic, be a little bit more cold, a little bit more like decisive. But it's a little bit warning side for those of you that already are cold. This will be like the other way around. It will be a time where you need to open up your emotions and kind of union them with your logic mind. So this is very exciting actually, because it's about this union between heart and mind that needs to come now, so you will be able to take firm decisions. So it's very, sometimes this person can jump into conclusions. So try to keep the drama on a very low level. We see this rather dramatic here. You will have a lot of emotions that will feel very maybe sad, or you might feel like confused or not really knowing what another person thinks of you or what you think of them. And here there's a lot of power and moving forward, and here's it's like a tornado. This is in water. It's almost like an aeroplane lifting here from water and up into the air in a stormy night sky. So this can be really a difficult time. So try to keep the drama on like such a low level as possible. There's no, you are going to think that this should have been like this, and you want to make it into so. But with Gemini, you're probably, Gemini, and you also have Sagittarius, Cancer, you're probably 2 persons into here, into these situations or more. So you can't control this situation. You can only find out a better way to do things here. So keep the drama on a low level. Try to be very logic and decisive, and decide upon a tactic and go with this and try if this will work. If not, you will try another thing. This is really challenging, but it's also exciting. The next card here is a Temperance card, so that's very beautiful, because again with this too, this is fire and water, 2 energies needs to be mixed together, like Sagittarius and Cancer here. I know you're Virgo, but you also have emotions and passions, so fire and water is very passionate. This is about getting new experience. It's about letting your soul come down in your body. It's inviting more, bigger part of you, bigger parts of your soul, of your soul's expression, being able to express more about yourself. So if you haven't been able to say no, you need to start doing this right now. If you have been saying too much no, you need to put down your guard and invite this energy into your life, trying to face it, and also communication with the Gemini. So talking. Probably you and the other group of person or the other person are not going to have the same opinion as you, because Knight of Swords is like, if you can see that you have in the word or in the meaning I am, we have an I and we have something that am. So the I is actually your soul. As I see it, it's the one that watch the eye, okay? You watch something. You can watch your thoughts here. You can watch them and see what you are thinking. With Gemini, there's going to be a lot of suggestions. You are going to think, well, this person is like so and so and so. I really hate this about them. And your Gemini will maybe come up and say, but well, this person had all the reasons to behave like this because you did this and this and this. So it's like you are going to be able to see things from 2 different sides, but sometimes you're going to jump into conclusions and be like judgy, a little bit judgy. But here's the soul wants to come in. So that's your I, and the am is your thoughts giving suggestions that the I can see and take decisions about. It's the same with your emotions. Your soul is the I, the emotion is the am, the things that, it's the feelings that's being presented to you, like a message, exact as your thoughts are messages. So your feelings are messages, your thoughts are messages to your I, to your soul, and you will take decisions upon those messages. And it's about, you need to be very like in tune with your soul here. We see all those figures here has wings, and this soul energy here, soul energy here. Here is more tornado, because you will have 2 pulling forces. You might have one side that wants to be like staying in love with a person forever, and whatever they do, it's not going to matter because you love them and you don't want to live without them. The other side of you is maybe more Sagittarius. That was more Cancer I was talking about. The other side of you will be more Sagittarius and think, well, I'm not going to stay another minute. This person doesn't love me, or I don't love them. So I'm going to break off. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave my partner. I'm going to leave my job. It can be different things that you're going to feel frustrated about, and this is the split. So here you need to make like a more less drama. Try to not take hasty decisions. I would, if I were you, I would put off the decisions into maybe the end of all the retrogrades that I was talking about, like to the fall or something like that. Don't make hasty decisions. You can make decisions, but if you are going to take life-changing decisions about maybe a marriage or something like that, I would try to make like it's like you have two roads, stay or leave. But try to the middle way, stay, but always communicate what's happening and how you like things and don't like things. And also communicate your borders. Like, I'm going to go to my place right now, or I'm going to take a walk because I'm rather fed up with this situation. I'm feeling a little bit drained. So, but try to be very diplomatic about this. But stay with that situation and face it like head on here. And also like look on it from an above perspective, and take logic decisions based upon both thoughts and feelings and what your soul wants, and it's like a third road that you haven't been visible for you before. So you have been like either or, very black and white, and now you need to find the gray scales in this situation. You need to do something that's more brave, not so easy, like just staying or just going. It needs to be more solution-oriented. The last card here is the Moon. So the Moon is about facing your fears and going deep in those emotions. It's much the same as the Seven of Cups. So it seems like the whole period that you have been through before this, for some of you watching in early May, this might still go on. You have moved through some deep water feelings, something, probably some karmic pattern within emotions that has been going on for this life, through your childhood, maybe through other lifetimes as well. Probably it's a karmic thing, and it's like you have a chance to solve this now, and not with this either or, but the middle way. The middle way will take you through this dark forest. It's going down in the netherworld, of course. This is the dogs of Kerberos watching the entrance to the netherworld. We are all going to meet our own Hades now. It's a marriage. We are going to marry. This is the Alchemist card. It's about marriage. You are going to marry your shadow. You are going to marry the side of you that you have been so fearful of, this shadow, maybe connecting with other people or disconnecting with them, or being able to stand up for yourself, your own body, protecting your own body or protecting other people. It will be different for you because it's very like duality here. So it will be very black and white, and you need to integrate this. So with all those retrogrades going on, of course we are going to go down in the netherworld and see everything that's need to be healed, and we are going to heal it, and we are going to come up as more mature, more people that knows themselves. In small details, you will know a lot about yourself and what you feel, and when you feel happy and when not, and what you like and what you dislike, and how you want to be treated, how you don't want to be treated. And this is going to become more clear for you. Here it's very foggy, but with all those wings, you are going to be able to see this from an above level. So it's very beautiful. Keep your head calm here. You have a lot of major arcana cards. It's the Chariot. Two forces being brought together to be able to move forward. The Temperance, two forces being able to move together for your soul to become whole, and for you to have like twice as much experience. And the Moon, facing your deepest, fears, facing your emotions, getting to know them like the tools that they are. The thoughts and emotions are going to become your tools, not the thing that rules your life, but the tools that you use to get to know where you're heading, where you're supposed to go. So that were in the past, and this will be in the now. So here we have the star card. The star card, we have 18, 17, so it's counting a little bit backwards. The star cards is a situation where you need to build up the ruins of the old, the thing that didn't work out. And this is probably it here, this mess, this emotional mess. People not having the same opinion or the same level of feelings in the relationship, or the same goal with the project, or people maybe keeping each other in the dark. Maybe people are lying to you. Maybe you are lying to them. It's a very foggy here, so there can be a lot of things going on behind the curtains that you don't know. But it's because you have a shadow, so that's why you are going down, marrying your shadow, and now you're going to find out. So this is 2 again. It might be indicated that you're working very hard in a duality, like in a relationship, or with different duality archetypes within you, or this soul and your the tools, the thinking, the emotions, because this is 2 again, kind of 2 souls being mixed together here, so that you will do something, you will build on this, you won't do the same stupid mistake that the tower, your house, are supposed to be built on firm rock solid ground. So therefore you need to go down and figure out why you are reacting in certain way, because here you're going to react and overreact. Your emotions is going to be like this, and you are not going to know why, because these are connected to things that have happened to you in different ages. Different ages, very different ages. And it might be like you are going to be sad about a thing that happened when you were 3 and you fell off your bike, or when you were 6 and someone have taken your shoe from daycare, something like that. Things are going to just pop up. All the things that you weren't really able to be sad about at that time is going to pop up. So for you to build a more firm foundation, being able to clean out your wardrobe, so to speak, and build something solid that's rock solid. Self-love is going to make you rock solid. This is also healing. It's Aquarius. Aquarius is moving into South Node, May 10, I think it was moving there. And this is going to, Aquarius is very bright and awake, but this is going to make us a little bit more naive, a little bit more trusting, and that can build up illusions. And 2017 is the year when we are going to end our illusions. And here you are doing the work. Together with the divine, and probably together with a soul group or another person, fixing this, finally fixing this. And you might think that this person is your enemy because you have probably very different ways of seeing this, but you are in this together. It's not, this is not your enemy. It's a person just showing you what you have hidden here in your wardrobe, in your darkness. Here we have the 9 of Swords. That's Gemini again. You can see the same coloring. This is when Gemini become very dark and start to think the worst, and thinking that this person doesn't love me. I see this and this and this sign, and or I don't love this person. I know this because I wasn't able to do this and this and this and this. It can be different things. It can be shame as well, being shameful of something that you have done. It can also be being humiliated because you feel like you are not worthy or not lovable or not good enough. With the 9 of Swords, it's kind of called cruelty. It's usually that cruelty that people have done towards you. In the beginning, they did it to you, and you got hurt, and you weren't able to really deal with this. So now you're hurting yourself in the same way with your thoughts. like making the same story, telling like this is going to go wrong in this way, because you have this experience, the moon, that is kind of recording everything that you are being through. So your emotions are calculating that, well, this situation is going to go wrong based upon what we have seen before. So it's like your computer here calculating like the worst possible outcome, and you are going to think that this is going to happen, and this is a very sad thing, like it wasn't supposed to be like this. You hoped for something better, you wanted something better, you didn't want people to treat you like this. But what's need to happen here is to become very clear about these thoughts, and knowing that they are based upon earlier experience. They are not saying anything about the future, what the future will bring, because you are a grown-up person now. You probably got those fears when you were a child and weren't really able to, you were in big, like you were very needy when it comes to other people. They were supposed to fill your needs, and no parent or no caretaker or no teacher or no friend is really able to take care of the other person's needs fully. So we all get those wounds, and now your subconscious is thinking that this is going to go awfully wrong, and I will be feeling the same way that I have done again and again, many times. So you are trying here to be very smart about this and see to that you not get hurt. And that's a good thing. So use those thoughts, write them down, find out what the fear wants to tell you, so you're clear about this. Don't shy away from your fears, because they are going to tell you what you are expecting, what your beliefs, what's going to happen. And when you know your beliefs, then you can take the necessary precaution or steps or problem solving ideas to change this outcome. So it doesn't have to be the same thing. And of course our thoughts are also creating, so try to do a lot of mindfulness and meditation during this period, so you can be out in nature, because if you stay indoors, you're going to probably think until you drive yourself crazy, or doing something dramatic. And I don't want you to do dramatic things during this period. Try to hold your horses a little bit. The next card that comes, really central, is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is going to be, it's a lot of suppression here, and this is you are going to feel that you don't want to be dramatic, and here you are kind of holding on and trying to not be dramatic, and you are very brave here, but in the same time, I want you to be able to communicate this. You need to communicate what you feel and what you want and what you need, but don't have any like get it now ideas. Yes, you want this, and this is the goal, but you know, there's your plan like this and God's plan, you know. So don't have any get it now ideas. Have the goal. You want this, and you want to have this, and if you don't get it, you will feel awfully fooled or unjustly treated. So yes, you want to have this, but it's not going to happen today, and maybe not in 1 year's time, maybe in 5 years' time. We'll see. 10 is indicated, 10 months, maybe 10 days. We don't know. It's going to be up to you a lot here, because don't suppress this. Yes, don't be dramatic, but don't suppress it either. Don't pull the whole chariot forward here by your own powers. It's going to drain you. So give the half of the responsibility for this situation up to the divine. You can't control things here. You are in an uncontrollable situation. So you're not going to be able to know what's going to happen. So you can do like everything that's in your power to make this having the best outcome as possible. But the rest needs to be up to other people, their free will, and the divine. So just do the best you can, and then let go of the control. Try to not mind what's going to happen. Try to make this inner beautiful center within you where you can survive and ride out storms like this without feeling this sad or suppressed. The divine is with you every step of the way, but you are going to feel this is 9 and this is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. It's the Hermit. So you're going to feel very alone during this period, very alone with your emotions, and like everything is on you. But it's not like this. All eyes upon you, because you are like a hero here, doing stuff that you haven't been able to do before. And when you are doing those stuff, helping yourself, you are going to this is going to be an energy that's going to spread. Like you don't have to do anything. It's just going to spread like rings on water when you are being able to deal with stuff that you haven't been able to deal with during your whole life, and you will be able to deal with this now. This is going to help so many people. It's going to spread like this. So you're very brave here. It's going to be difficult, and you're going to feel like you're hanging, like that you don't know anything about the outcome, or it's like it doesn't matter how much energy you put into this. It won't, like, it doesn't seem like it will go the way that you want it. So therefore, let go of control. Just let go. Here you have the Fate card. So you need to have faith in the rest of the world. In that the thing, like, you can only do so much. If you're stepping aboard a plane, you're just giving up your control to the captain of that plane. And the captain of that plane right now seems to be the divine. Here you have number 14, and this is number 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. This is you making new experience, being able to put them in the library of the knowing. And this is also, you can't know everything, so you need to put your faith into the divine. Let go of control. Let go. You just do the best you can with this, and the outcome will be not up to you. It will be up to something else, something beyond us. It's like you want a certain thing, but you need another thing, and this what you need is going to come to you like a challenge. We are here to get challenged and get new experience. So this is going to be, when you have learned this lesson that is about defining who you are and acting accordingly with your true self, you are going to be like so happy and so much more clear and decisive and cool and mature. So it doesn't feel nice now, but it's going to feel nice further along the way. So here we have 4 wands. So 4 wands is self-love. It's building this stability. We saw the tower that has been kind of falling here, maybe due to you not feeling loved, or someone threatening to leave you, or you may be losing things because of your need to tell the truth. So illusions lies might have been revealed. Things hidden might have been revealed, destroying everything. But now you need to build like a new foundation here upon faith and trust and love in yourself, and also these new problem-solving ideas that you will come forward here with the Gemini energy and all those wings flapping here. So use this to build a new foundation. It's not going to feel, you're not going to feel happy during this time, but you are going to learn to find this inner space and love yourself. We have the triangles here. Triangles are soul energy, and it's 3. So you really need to put down your soul's energy here. We see this is the soul energy wants to come true here. If you have faith, if you open up and say, okay, whatever happens will happen. I can't I'm just on this airplane, just flying. I have my instructions, what I'm going to do. I have decided upon what I'm going to do the next time this situation reappears that I don't really like. And I put my trust and faith into this. And this is your soul building like a new house for yourself of love. Your thoughts become the house you live in. So we see here, this is soul energy. This is your stepping down, building the foundation for yourself in your body. The only thing that you really own is your body during this lifetime. So take care of it, make it into a beautiful place for you where you can always rest, and you don't have to be haunted by over excessive thinking or sad feelings. Rise above, let go of control, have faith. Okay, so this is in the future here. and we have a karma energy. It's 8 of coins. So it's this, now you're going to put this into work. The solution that you came up with here is going to be put into work in this situation where relationship, probably some sort of relationship. It can be at work or family or with your partner or friend, and something has fallen, illusion has been falling, and now you need to use this middle road, not the black, not the white, the middle road, with your solution, the solution you came up with, what your feelings wanted to say to you, the things that you have missed to be able to do before. You need to be brave now and do it. It's an 8, so it's a second chance. 7, 8. You also have 17 here. 1 plus 7, 8. Strength. Using no drama, your strong intuition and instincts, your way of being able to solve problems, your way of being able to listen to the divine and put trust, and also have this beautiful, beautiful willingness to do the job. So this is it's calming down here a little bit. The next card is the Fool, and the Fool comes underneath the Chariot here and the 9 of Swords. So it seems like there will be a new beginning, a new chance to start anew on this old karma, start from square one and trying again. And it's like the Fool is very optimistic, but the 9 of Swords isn't so optimistic. But you have your plan now, the plan that you have made together with the divine during the hard period, and now you're going to put this plan to work and follow this as good as you can. Because sometimes you are going to be over emotional again, and that might screw everything up. But try to not have it so much drama here. Try to be more cool when you talk with people. Don't be angry with them because you feel powerless, that they don't give you this what you want, or not cooperate, or whatever it is. Don't feel powerless. Be more like just you are going to have this what you want in due time. So relax, and just every time you feel like you're losing control and the other person is not working together with you, you will get very agitated. But try to calm down and cool down and be very casual with this. It's the best way to go towards this. Here you have Scorpio. Knight of Swords can of course be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It can be any sign of person. It can be fire sign, water, earth, but a person, it's you. It's the archetypes within you, those your thinking mind, but it's also be a person on the outside of you that might come out as a foe, like an enemy, but it's actually your twin, the one that you're mirroring. Here you have a King of Cups, so this is very young energy, like a knight, and here's one person taking a lot of responsibility, and here's a king. So this might be you that have become more emotionally mature. You have gone through those deep, really ugly feelings about, it's like a swamp and cruelty and wounds and blood, and it's a lot of hurt here. And here you become this cool person, King of Cups, like a person being very mature and just taking the information of the feelings. Here's the soul energy coming down in this pillar again, like we saw with the Fate card, the Temperance card, and a lot of the other cards. So I just take the feelings as information from now on, and no drama. So being very cool about this. And also then, when you become this cool about this, you also become very loving towards others, because then you see their difficulties, and you see also that they want to kind of do the thing that you want them to do, but they can't, because they also have their feelings that might be exactly the opposite of yours, or in that you have your wound here and they have their wound here, and therefore you can't really come together and do this thing that you're supposed to do. And this is the beautiful moment of creation, because your opposites is going to make you dig deep and find new ways of handling this. So with the King of Cups, you or this other person or both of you is going to have a lot of compassion You are going to be more whole, more calm with your emotions, not being so agitated with them, because you have already gone through hell here with your emotions. So you're not like being so triggered by them anymore. It's just, oh, that old feeling, it comes, it wants to tell me that I need to do this. So mindfulness and meditation, being able to put yourself in the center, maybe close to water or nature, so you get this calm and this loving. It's also about finding your soul family, your soul group. We have a lot of this going on with since the North Node have moved into Leo, May 10. So we are going to be more like being more individualistic, finding out who we are, but also finding our soul group with Leo in North Node. And here you have a 10 of coins. So it seems like something from the old will survive into the future. This is Virgo in Venus, and a key to a treasure. And you have this underneath this, it's like this library. So you have built your own treasure. You have went down to the moon, to the netherworld, and find a treasure down there. New information, something that's going to make your life more stable, making you more stable, making you more resilient, also being able to survive during bad periods. This looks very beautiful. I think if you have a love relationship, it's probably going to survive, because with the 8, it's talking about like continuation of work within a relationship, or this might also be work also. New start with more emotionally calmity, and sometimes the King of Cups badly positioned, like here with the Knight of Swords and the 10 of Wands, can be like a person like a little bit over dramatic and maybe using silent treatment and things like this. Look upon that. Don't cut the cord with the communication. Do the other way. Talk, but maybe small bits and pieces, so you don't throw the whole bucket with all those things that you have been thinking and feeling and wanting to say at the same time. You have 10 here, 10, and the Chariot. So earth and fire here, not water and fire, but earth and fire. So it's going to be, it's a little bit like a dry spell, but you have the King of Cups here fixing this balance a little bit. So it seems like a relationship will survive and there will be a new start. So the next card here is King of Wands. So King of Wands is Leo. It can be this can be of course Pisces, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It's usually Scorpio. This is usually Leo, but it can be Aries or Sagittarius as well. And here we have the Moon and 4 of Wands, like self-love. So when you go deep in your feelings and you get to know them and you take the information from there, you will become your own self. And therefore being also ready to find your soul group. This is like a soul mate. The King of Wands has, Leo has the Sun as its planet, so the soul. So it seems like you will build like a new, very decisive persona here. Like you will become the king of your own life with own kingdom. So it looks very promising here with the 10 of Coins and this King of Wands. If you have a fire person in your life, this fire person will be like here, they will be arguing with you, but then you will remember your roots together and the foundation that you have already built, and you will learn, because this is teaching as well, fate and King of Wands. So this enemy person that you have in your life, they are probably like a person that you have lived with for many lifetimes, learning a lot of stuff with. So try to not hate them so much in those dark periods, because they are actually showing you where you're not really healed and where you need to become healed. And you'll see here it's 2 kings, not so much earth here, but it's 2 kings. It's fire and water here. We had here we had air and fire, so very like much conflicts, but here it seems to stabilize with some kind of love and passion between one another. But also fire and water is very unlike each other, but it will be very, very stable. It's 2 kings and a 10. Here's the Fool and 8 of Coins. So this is about the karma, restarting, new chance, between those two kings. So two people becoming more whole due to the temperance fate process here, taking in your new, the opposite energy, probably taking in the other person's energy. If your person, your significant other, is very high-tempered, probably you are supposed to have more temper. If your opponent person is very like, maybe keeping you on an arm's length, maybe you are supposed to start to keep them on the arm's length. The other person in your life is probably mirroring your shadow, so take a good look at them. I have also a suggestion for you, Byron Katie, The Work. Beautiful. You just take the person that you're so annoyed upon, write down all the things that you're annoyed about, and you change this to be about you. And then you will find out what you're doing, probably not towards that person, but to other persons in your life. That's a beautiful way to mirror yourself. So, wisdom of the hidden realms for my dear Virgo viewers. Yes, okay. Oh, that's very... We have the two kings here again. We have a horse king. That's much like this one. A king with superior powers, like a king that has friends in high places. Like a knight in shining armor here with a white horse. Coming and giving you assistance in becoming you, more you. And this is, of course, yourself as well. Giving yourself this love and assistance to build something stable for yourself now. Not this rocky foundation that you have had before with the continuous, the repeating drama. So the Horse King is a very good card. It's showing also that you have a lot of help. You have the King of Cups here as well. Person becoming enlightened and being able to find their inner center, selflessness, humility, conscious action. When you have start to love yourself, find your inner center, taking feelings like information, trusting that you are on the right way to the right kind of destiny, like kind of not minding what's happening, but just leaving this up to fate a little bit. Then you will become this very enlightened person, very calm and mature and cool, and also being able to help others, like see their difficulties, see your own enemies' difficulties or your counterparts, how they are trying so hard, and that they are actually not your enemy. So it's a very beautiful, beautiful outcome for you, Virgo. You are going to do a hard work here, but you're going to have a new milestone on your journey. So this is past life oracle card for you to see a little bit what has been repeating here. You have made a promise. This is what we saw with the star card. You have made a promise to solve this karma here with this thing that's happening over and over again, drama in your life, and forgiveness. So you have promised to forgive something. Forgive your enemies, maybe forgive yourself, like get rid of all those, the fighting between your different archetypes, your heart and mind, your partner and you, your friend and you, the boss at work and you. You are supposed to unite your two different sides, your two different archetypes, make friends instead of foes. It's like a promise you have made. To do this, to fix this time, and see that there's no enemies, just people mirroring your own shadow back to you, so you can be able to see it, the things that you have missed about yourself. So if you think you have a partner that's over dramatic, that's probably because you have a very dramatic side inside of you that you have hidden away, and that you are hidden away because you don't like it, or someone told you that you shouldn't be dramatic. Like me, for example. Yes. And now you're supposed to take up this side and look at it and try to work this out, not the black and the white, but the middle way. Finding out how you can use this drama. Like this, the drama is, of course, decisiveness. It's like this. It's like being very decisive. This is what I want. I'm not going to compromise with this. And yes, have that goal, but no get it now ideas, okay? So my beautiful, beautiful Virgo, flying high here and then falling really deep, and then you find new stability. It's looking like the typical road of an ordinary life, but it will feel a little bit difficult. You have the Ten of Wands very central, so take care of your health. Be much out in nature, not maybe like crawling, but try to find like a beautiful place in nature where you can find some like connection with your soul again. This connection is very important, so you will know how to become this King of Cups here. Okay, thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting to my videos. I'm truly, utterly grateful for all of your, especially the beautiful, beautiful comments. So I want to take really good care, and I hope to see you again in the beginning of June. Okay, bye-bye.